Next game, weird game. Two teams that you just can't get a vibe for. Raiders at Jaguars. Is that Patriots coaching tree not it? And is Trevor Lawrence not it also? Is that like a question now to be talking about a little bit? I gave him a break last season, but I mean, he's regressing. I made a hot take on our podcast yesterday. I said that Justin Fields is going to be the best quarterback out of that draft class.
Yeah, it's going that way. It's looking okay.
I think it's like Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Sam Ehlinger's in that one.
Yeah.
I think there's like one other quarterback I'm missing out. I don't remember, but Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's the other one. But
and the Bears they went and got
Claypool.
We'll
talk about
so
that game
so
later.
they're putting eggs in the Justin Fields basket.
They are.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
I've been tooting the Justin Fields horn for who knows how long. I remember I was at a bar in Austin and I was talking up Justin Fields, and this guy sat next to me. This would be perfect for you because we were literally at a bar, and he goes, "You think Justin Fields is good? Like, that's the worst take I've ever heard in my life." And like, I just wish I could go back to him and be like, "Yo, what's going on here, man?" Like, he's a top 12 quarterback in fantasy football right now. The last 3 games, he's top like 5 in fantasy like every single week.
Yep.
And the offense is finally like getting together, and it's just so beautiful for me because
it's coming around.
I've been getting so much shit for saying that Fields is that guy. Because I think he's a franchise quarterback because I see glimpses in him. Yeah. And I will say I am a has-been, but I did play quarterback one time in my day. So I will say that I see quarterback. But Raiders at Jags. Jags are underdogs at home. Raiders are disgusting. They laid a goose egg against the Saints last week. Total is at 48. What are your thoughts here?
So I'll tell you what the Bill Belichick coaching tree thought they were going to be. It's the Kyle Shanahan coaching tree. Mm-hmm. I mean, McDaniel is now killing it. Like, it's just kind of nuts. But
right.
Yeah. So Raiders Jags here. Jags started off as the team we thought they might end up being, and they're back to the same old Jags.
Right.
0-5 straight up.
Literally. And their running game is great too. I mean, Travis Etienne, he's been balling out. He's been like a fantasy stud, and they're still crumbling. It just doesn't even make sense.
So Jags are 0-5 straight up and against the spread since that big win against the Chargers when everybody thought they were the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're 2-6 against the spread this season. So, this is tough. I mean, I did see a stat, and this doesn't apply here, but teams after playing in Vegas against the Raiders are, what are they, like 6-16 against the spread or something like that? That's a fun little one to pay attention to. And I think that Niners one from earlier in the season is still going.
Really?
I think teams after playing the Niners are 0-8 against us, or 0-7 because we had some buys.
So we're on the Bucks this week.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Bucks. Yep. Nailed it. And that's I think Vegas is counter for that, but we'll
and they have to travel all the way across the longest flight in America from San Francisco all the way to
favorite bet of the week.
To Tampa.
Bucks is my favorite. All right, but anyway, back to the other game. All right, so let's see here. Raiders at Jaguars. What did it open at here?
+3 Jags.
+3, is that right? I think these are all updated.
Yeah, it
so
could be
1.5. Yeah, 1.5. Still at 1.5. It looks like it's pretty split here on scores and odds. It looks like there's a little more public money on the Raiders, a little more sharp money on the Jags over here. That being said, I think this is I like the Jaguars here +1.5. Come back, get a win.
Any thoughts on the total?
Total
48.
You gotta love the under. You gotta love the under on that.
Agreed. So I really have no opinion on the actual spread. If I had to, I would take the Jags just because
home dog. But still, it's like it's a scary game to bet for sure. Yeah. But if I had to, I just take the home team at this point. Well, you look at this game and you figure the Raiders have the pieces, right? They've got Josh Jacobs, who's been nasty. They've got Derek Carr, who's top 10 quarterback, some would say. Yeah. I don't know. Top 13 probably. Okay. Yeah. All right. Top 13 quarterback, some would say. Just correct you before someone flames you. I mean, you've got 4 pretty solid receivers, one of which is in jail, but okay, 3 pretty solid receivers, right? Right. Not many teams can you really name 3-4 receivers on. So just holistically, talent-wise, you look at Josh Jacobs. Yeah, Josh Jacobs. Fantasy god of the year. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So holistically, you look at this team and you think they have all the talent. There's no reason they shouldn't cover 1.5 against this piss poor Jaguars team with a running back. And a long-haired quarterback and then Christian Kirk.
Right.
So, yeah. So that being said, this spread 1.5 feels a little weird to me. Give me the home dog here at plus 1.5.
Like it.
And I like the under as well. Under 48.
So, yes, love the under in this game. I think it should probably be closer to 45. I actually, last week, I was on vacation, so I wasn't really able to make as many bets as I wanted, but I did love the Saints-Raiders under at 50. It was at 50.
Oh.
I don't know why this Raiders team is just getting so much love in regards to the total. I don't know why. And the Jags, they have a pretty solid defense for the most part. Their front seven is pretty good. They got a lot of good rookies out of the NFL draft. And then Trevor Lawrence, I mean, we were just talking about it. He really hasn't moved the needle this season and has been on a downward spiral. So to me, I think 48 is definitely high. I think
it makes no sense. And what also doesn't make sense about that is that 3/4 of the bet slips are on the over of this.
Yes, everyone's betting on the over.
90% of the money. That makes no sense.
I don't get it. I'm missing something because, and both teams are run first teams. I mean, we just said it. I mean, ETN is the offense of the Jaguars, and the Raiders, they are
just bad defense.
Josh Jacobs is the their whole offense is predicated around Josh Jacobs right now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that, but it is. Like,
it's gotta be bad
both
defenses.
those running backs are going to get 20 carries.
Yeah.
So, I love the under. Agree with you. It's one of my favorite plays this week, I think.
Okay.